Hey, thanks for coming. Today I'm going to continue on with Perfect Health series and talk about how many people have misconceptions what they can do. In my neuropathy video, someone commented is that they were trying to get better and they bought a reverse osmosis machine and had it installed. Well, I'm going to show you today that wow, that's a real fallacy. But also too, I wanted to talk about uh, regular diet. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to talk about a book, um, Joel Furman, okay, The End of Diabetes, and show how he also has made a mistake. We'll talk about it in just a minute. Okay, last night I had Renzoni. He opened the box. It's all gone. We had all 6 servings that are 200 calories. So that was uh, half for me and half for my wife, Wendy. And this morning when we ate about 8 o'clock last night. We had some pasta sauce we bought from Trader Joe's and had some cheese. Okay. In the morning, around 6 a.m., I took my blood sugar. It had gone up 175 points. That's higher than the normal range of 100. Okay. And I did this so you could understand. Look, see? It says half serving of vegetables per 2-ounce portion. Vegetable solids from dried vegetables. So you'd think this would be good, wouldn't you? But according to the number that I calculated for this, my wife bought it. I wouldn't have bought it now from what I know. Obviously, she agreed this morning. She didn't feel very good either. Okay. So slowly we're educating ourselves what the right foods are to eat. Okay. And I'm drinking my alkaline water again. Because it's going to knock this down. Okay, and tomorrow I'll take my blood sugar and it's going to be way down. Because one of the things I did also is that I didn't drink alkaline water. I actually had some reverse osmosis water. Okay, this is made by Niagara, so it's sold. This is here in California. Purified drinking water. You would think that would be good, right? Okay. Well, let me show you the Kangen, a modified version of the Kangen test, water test. I went to a Kangen water demonstration, and they were showing. This is where I met the guy that had been taking insulin for years and years. He was 78. He started taking the Kangen water. Within a year, he was off. He was off the shots. Hasn't been back. Okay. So that was impressive to me. Okay. But I didn't have the $4,000 to buy a Kangen machine, even on payments. I was struggling. Okay. So finally, I came up with the idea of the alkaline water from the baking soda. Okay. And you can go see the videos for baking soda yourself. Okay. And the reason it works is because it the environment that we came from the forest 25, 50,000 years ago, the water we drank was slightly alkaline. So to drink even neutral water puts a stress on the body. Okay, and one of the things about cancer is in 1934, this guy in Japan discovered that cancer cells can't live in an alkaline environment. They need an acid environment. And one of the interesting things I found in my research is that the cancer cells, in order to survive and thrive in the human body, will actually create an acid environment. So that's why alkaline water doesn't work in some cases. It doesn't counteract the acid environment. Okay, one of the things I did, is I went to Sprouts and bought their little test kit that they had for $17. You can go out and do the same thing at a Sprouts, or maybe Whole Foods has this thing too. Okay, and you can see that the paper is yellow. Okay, and so that and you can see up here it has a little chart that shows you that the yellower the tape is when you dip it in a liquid, the more acid it is. Okay, so let me get back. Okay, I'm going to take a little piece of the test strip here. I'm going to dip it into my alkaline water. See, I'll put it up against you can see it's a very dark green, alkaline. You look on the chart, okay, this right here is, again, very alkaline. Okay, I'm going to toss this, same water, and I'm going to dip it into this reverse osmosis. And how reverse osmosis, they apply an electric charge to the water. And what it does is it causes the minerals in the water to drop out. So it purifies it, right? Okay, so look at the color. It's a much lighter green. And when you compare it to the chart, this is 6.0, pretty acid. Now, I'm not going to bother anymore. You can go buy the $17 stuff and drink and get this. You can go buy Niagara water, okay, here in California, where it says right on it. Okay, processed by advanced filtration, ozone, and reverse osmosis technologies. Bottled by Niagara Bottling, Ontario, California. Okay, so they're saying the water is purified, and it is. There's very few minerals in it, but it's also very acid. You can make yourself sick drinking this water if you haven't been for a while. Okay, so I stopped. I drank that for a day, and I did the vegetables last night, and lo and behold, my blood sugar is of 170 points. Okay. And it has an effect on your blood sugar, what kind of water you drink. So I'm doing my best to hammer home the point that you want to, that this is a cofactor in your high blood sugar. getting rid of it, getting rid of diabetes, and getting rid of neuropathy, the high alkaline water does the trick. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Joel Fuhrman. Okay, where I found out about him is I watched a PBS program where he was on there talking about his cure. Okay, here's what he says on the back jacket. Okay, I'm just going to read it. For type 2, okay, so the end of diabetes delivers. For type 2, no more highs and lows. A 50% reduction in medications in the first week and the elimination of all meds with 3 to 6 months. This is a medical doctor saying that this works. An end to the need for insulin, usually within the first week. Healthy, lean, and stable body weight. A normal lifespan without complications. The reversal of diabetes and diabetes-related complications. Okay, so you can have amputations, lose your sight, all these things. For type 1, no more highs and lows, less insulin, most typically doses cut by half. Healthy, stable body weight, a normal lifespan without complications. Okay. So he's saying that, okay, I've got a result. Okay. But I will tell you that he's missing something. Okay. I have a vitamin combination that I can get your blood sugar down to below 140 in 2 days. Okay, well, let me just show you one of the things I did. Okay, so the alkaline water is going to start working right away. If you go back and look at my neuropathy video, there's a guy that said he took it in 1 day. His blood sugar went down 15 points in 1 day. So he's a believer. And it will work. Okay, it just doesn't have all the necessary things to get you to stay down and be there, and stay down. Okay. Okay. So here's what Dr. Fuhrman says about water. Okay. So he's talking about low GL things, high in resistant starch. Okay, make use of the non-starchy cooked vegetables and tofu to prepare filling low-calorie stews. Eggplant, tomatoes, onions, garlic, mushrooms, and beans form the base for these dishes. No sweetened drinks of any type are permitted, even artificially sweetened. Even no-calorie sweeteners can stimulate the pancreas to work. No fruit juice. Vegetable juices can be used as part of the soup base, diluted with water. Drinking only water and eating whole foods are strongly recommended. In general, drinking our calories is unfavorable for diabetics. That's the only thing he says about water. So the alkaline water, he missed it. Okay, that's why it takes so long for people using this diet program. It takes a long time to get back to an alkaline state that reduces the diabetes to 0. Okay. He doesn't address the problem directly, but indirectly. Go buy the book. It's like $15. You can get it at Amazon for used, but it misses. Okay. I have no objection to you doing that. You're going to get better, but slowly. In the meantime, you still got the neuropathy, you still got all the other stuff. Okay, if you add the alkaline water, you're going to get better faster. Okay? In the meantime, you're buying metformin. He talks about metformin in here, taking it because it knocks down the sugar content, the glucose. Okay, so let me go back to the thesis that I have, is that toxins are the real cause of all degenerative diseases. Let me read to you, this is on page 57 of the book. When our diets are low in phytochemicals and other micronutrients, we build up intracellular waste products. It is well accepted in scientific literature that toxins such as free radicals, AGEs, lipofuscin, and lipid 2A2E build up in tissues when people's diets are low in micronutrients and phytochemicals, and that these substances contribute to disease. Okay. There is misinformation. So one of the things that is necessary for, first of all, to tell you that you're misinformed. That's why you have a degenerative disease. I was misinformed. I was on a vegetarian diet and I thought, okay, that's all I need to do. But lo and behold, I took a sudden turn with the change in my diet. I drank too much milk. And I was thinking of replicating an ancient formula for rejuvenation. Turned out I was misinformed. Hey, when you make a mistake, it doesn't do any good to continue making the mistake. And so it's taken me 6 months to 8 months to get back to where I was. And now I'm getting better than that. Okay, so I want you to get better faster. Find a better way than I've got. I'll be happy to let people know. Okay, I'm going to put all this in a book, and so then people will have the opportunity to see this whole thing as it happens. Okay, as always, I welcome your comments, criticisms, whatever. The only thing that's important to me is that I help in some way to get you better, okay, with information. Save you time and energy. That's all that really matters. Get better. Okay. I can tell you that I feel so much better, except for today, but I'm getting over it, and then I'll be better, and I would have made use of not being so well, because I normally, in the last couple of weeks, I have this feeling of well-being, and I realized I didn't even know I was missing it. Okay, this is something I had back when I was 17, 18, and slowly, that feeling of well-being got covered up. I realize now it was the toxins. Anyway, I will close by wishing you the very best of health. Thank you.